I have this and I have this. Without wasting much of our time, I want you to say after me. Say, I am sorry. Put it together. I am sorry. Say it again. I am sorry. Now down to the gist. I was in prison last 2 weeks. I went to visit the prison last 2 weeks. You guys, I don't have the exact figures, but when we were there, the prison capacity, we went to Kirikiri maximum prison. Because it wasn't just me. We went to Kirikiri maximum prison, and they were about 3,150 inmates as of the time we were there. And the capacity, the holding capacity of that prison is 1,050 individuals, which means they are over capacity by over 2,000 people. You know what that means? They are pressing them like bread, like they're just You cannot afford to go to prison. This is my say no to corruption, say no to crime, say no to vices campaign. Because I've had people from the prison talk about their experience there, and boy, can I tell you, you cannot survive there. So from the top, when we got into the prison for a visit, I think I have to be adding for a visit. When we got into the prison, we were led into this hall, and they were like, it was like a hall for National Open University. Yes, they do have a university in the prison. It was National Open University hall, and then we sat, and then there was a stage. The stage had 2 rows. The first people introduced themselves, and when the last person was talking, he was saying, our students here, our students here. I found out that they were calling the inmates students. But what I didn't understand was, our students here, our students. I was like, hello. So the people that are behind you are criminals? I'm not there anymore. It is not written on the forehead. If you see the people that we were talking about, these are our students. Neatly dressed, clean shaven, dare I say, hot looking young men. If they don't tell you they are prisoners, you're not going to know. But that's not the point of this whole gist. The point of this whole gist is that these people have lost their freedom. No matter how good looking you are, no matter how educated you are. Oh, as of that time, they had 3 PhD holders in the cell. Let me sit with you. Anyway, back to the reason why I said you should say I'm sorry at the beginning of this video. They gave us this story that this young man, not long ago, spent over 4 months in prison. Why? For a simple case that could have been solved by I am sorry. What happened? They're leaving in face me, I slap you. He went into the bathroom, opened the door, and mistakenly saw a Yawowa bathing. It wasn't his wife, the wife of a pastor that lived in another face me, I slap you house there. And he was like, he just closed the door and he left. The woman, after having her bath, obviously the guy didn't know that someone was there. The woman, after having her bath, came out and told the guy, I feel like you deserve, I feel like I deserve an apology. You saw my nakedness, you knew me. They didn't know anybody, please. You saw me naked, you saw me having my bath. I think you should apologize for that. And the guy said, no, I should not apologize to you. I didn't do anything wrong. You didn't lock the door. I did not intentionally go seeking out a naked woman. So I cannot tell you sorry for what I didn't do. The woman kept quiet. Her husband came back. She told her husband, honey, see this person, he saw me naked. And he don't want to say anything. He want to see me naked. That's not what I just about. The husband was like, I think my wife deserves an apology. And the man said, apology. Why should I apologize to you? Look at that, no. The man said that he's not going to apologize. Apologize for what? What did I do? Bottom line of the story. That's how the pastor went and reported to police. Police came and packed them all. When he got to the police station, the guy maintained that it wasn't intentional. He didn't want to see the woman's nakedness, that he cannot be saying sorry. Why did she lock the door? All that. Well, police was tired of telling the guy to say sorry to the woman. And the police was like, oh yeah, you people, you're going to go to the courts, go and meet the magistrate and go and tell her all the things that you want to tell. Because I ain't got no time to listen to you guys again. That's how this guy went to the court too. He still got to the court and said that he did not do anything intentionally. He's not going to say sorry. The magistrate said, okay, we're going to remand this man for 1 month. People should buy him higher education. He's going to write I am sorry until he covers the whole of the, higher education, like 80 leaves. Until he covers it with I am sorry. Before we leave this man alone. Imagine being in prison. And they said that they should film him while he's writing the I'm sorry. Imagine being in prison. Like, I'm sorry. Well, he went into prison for 1 month and he did that. They videoed him. He did the whole I'm sorry. They came to court the next time. And the magistrate said he did not look remorseful. And that's how Baba went back into prison. And he kept on going back into prison for like 4 months until the magistrates were like, oh, yeah, you should just be going home with your rubbish nonsense. I don't have time for this rubbish again. I am sorry. Yeah? Something that I'll use and bath. I am sorry. I am sorry. Prison. Ha. I understand the guy, Sha, because me too, why will I apologize for what I did not do? Because now it looks like I did it. But then again, another when you look at it another way, if I unintentionally see somebody's bum bum, the first thing I'm gonna shout is, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Amen. This is not a case of David and Bathsheba. I'm gonna apologize. That's the first thing you should have even done. They shouldn't even be begging him to say sorry. It should come naturally. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. This was not intentional. Period. Anyway, that aside, if you have decided that you want to go to prison, I have good news for you. They used to release album for Mr. Prison. So if you're like a musician, nobody want to listen to your album, nobody want to help you to record, you cannot afford studio session, free of charge. You can go to prison and wax your album. Yeah, since you don't want to be a good citizen. If you want to be a criminal, you're gonna wax album. You wax. You wax album. But anywho, the prison, as much as it's as much as the holding capacity has been exceeded, they're doing their best to reform people. We spoke to a number of students, and they are well spoken. They told us, don't put your hand in bat, the regular things. And then they were like, even if you witness a crime, like maybe you're not even part of the crime, and like you were there when they were discussing it, better talk, because being an accessory to a crime will also get you almost as many years as the person that committed the crime. Instead of you to be an earring or bangle or wristwatch or finger ring or like an accessory, you know what I'm saying, to crime, my dear, go to the police station. Although me, I used to wonder, this Nigeria where police too is not really your friend. If you go police, maybe they still by you on top and I don't. Just don't be an accessory to a crime. Now that brings us to this pure water. The name of this pure water is Happy Water. I promise you, there's nothing happy about this water. This water, I got it from prison. Yes, they have a pure water factory there. House of Water, House of Happy Water. My brothers and sisters, if you say you don't want to do the work of outside, as in you don't want to employ outside, like you didn't want to employ, there's work in prison. I promise you, there's House of Happy Water. There's nothing happy about the water, but you're gonna produce it. Yeah, you produce it. So you guys, all this my long talk and gist and everything is for you to stay away from crime. Stay away from crime. Crime does not pay. You would think that you're smart, or you're fast, or you're better than other people. You didn't better, or just that they've not caught you. And if they catch you, my dears, I can't give you the full gist of what they told us. The food is crap. Oh, I will have another incentive for you too. If you also want to go to jail, they used to play lawn tennis there, free of charge, table tennis, maximum open. You know how they have Australia open? Yeah. They have maximum open, as in kirikiri, maximum open. Yeah. You go and play lawn tennis there. Since you didn't want to be useful in society, you're gonna be useful there. I promise you. I go lie for you. Please, you guys, stay away from crime. That's all.